Well, hello everybody. My name is Sash Miletic of RE/MAX Preferred Realty, and welcome to the March 2011 Windsor, Essex County Real Estate Board Residential Statistic Report. Is now the right time to put your home on the market to sell or pull the trigger to buy one? Let's dive in and take a closer look. For starters, let's look at the velocity and volume numbers for March. There were 3% more new listings taken compared to March of last year, but year-to-date totals reveal that the current listing inventory dropped by 4% over last year at the same time. Now, as far as sales go, unit sales dropped by 6% compared to March 2011, and year-to-date figures are down by 9% over the same time last year. Also, this graph clearly shows what price range is hot. 54% of all home sales are between $100,000 and $219,000. Notice, less than 5 out of every 100 sales were over $300,000, and only 1 of every 100 home sales was over $420,000. One more very important point. People really need to get in touch with what the new reality is when it comes to home prices in Windsor and Essex County. Okay? Let's assume that you bought a home within the last 7 years and you did not overpay for it. All things being equal, this chart clearly reveals that after paying all expenses, you'd incur a loss of anywhere between 6 and 12% on the sale, notwithstanding if you bought your home in 2009. You see, if you bought your house in March of 2005 or 2008, the average price of a single-family home at that time was $164,000, and today it's $153,000, a drop of roughly 6%. After all expenses, you'd be underwater by about 12%. So, if you want to sell, simply deal with it and move on. If not, wait another 5 to 10 years for prices to increase. But remember, the house that you'd be buying would be also going up in value proportionally. Now, this may look pretty frustrating, right? But remember, big housing bubbles leads to big housing crashes. Just look at the United States where their values have dropped between 50 and 75%. Now let's look at where we're trending. The selling ratio, which is a percentage of listings that sell, is hovering around 50%. This means that only 1/2 of all the for sale signs out there will end up selling, in roughly 79 days for approximately 94% of the asking price. The days on market, price to sell ratio, and sales ratio are all pretty consistent, as you can see, but the average sale price is all over the place month to month. For instance, prices in March rose by 6.5% from $145,000 to $155,000 from February, which is highlighted in pink. And look what happened between September and November of last year in yellow. Prices jumped by almost 11% from September to October and fell back down to reality. Let me explain why this happens. Prices are influenced by supply, the number of houses on the market, and demand, what people are currently paying for these houses. An appraisal or comparative market analysis only measures the demand and not supply. It's kind of like driving a car while only looking through the rearview mirror. You see, if you want to know your home's market value, that is, what your home will sell for, you also need to look at listing inventories and measure absorption rates, which is how long it'll take to clear the current listing inventory in your area. And I'll be happy to do that with you whenever you're ready, free of charge with absolutely no obligation. Just send me an email or pick up the phone and give me a call, alright? In the meantime, if you're contemplating selling your home sometime this year, simply fill out the form below and I'll send you a list of homes that sold on your street and within your neighborhood. So you'll know what home buyers are paying for houses similar to yours. And this is pretty well the same things that you get when you pay $350 to $500 for an appraisal. Now, I've done this thousands of times over the last 4 to 5 years, and it only takes me 2 to 3 minutes to fire them off to you, so hopefully you can get some value out of all this, okay? And as an added bonus, I'll send the first 20 people that fill out the form 10 home staging videos and checklists to help you save time and money in preparing your home for sale. So hurry up and fill out the form below now. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I've enjoyed making it for you. So long.